TIFU by accidentally winking my butthole at my wife. My wife and I have been married for nearly 12 years now and have 2 small children under 5. It's all about survival at this point, so seeing each other as vulnerable, hot messes from time to time is totally normal. We recently purchased a 65-inch TV that has been sitting in a box in our office until we'd had the time to mount it together without the kids around. It's not very heavy, just awkward to try to hold up by yourself. With the kids visiting their grandparents, we decided we'd finally mount our new TV in the living room. For whatever reason, I had the loosest fitting pair of gym shorts I owned for this operation. I also have to mention that I've been a free baller for most of my adult life. After I got done putting up the mounting bracket, it was time to hoist the TV into position. You know what I'm saying? Instead of sliding the box from the office to the living room like smart people before we unpacked it, we opened it in the office. I must have said, do not drop it to her at least 4 times before we picked it up, stressing this to the point of annoyance that if she needed a break to let me know and we could stop. Leading the way, and on the count of 3, I awkwardly picked it up facing away from her to walk towards the living room. As soon as we picked it up, my gym shorts hit the ground, but by then, I'd already committed to my first step. Now, tripping over myself and refusing to let go of the new TV, I faceplanted into the hardwood floor with my belly touching down as well. Miraculously, I'm able to stay on my knees, though I'm like in a porn star in doggy position. At this point, I had no idea how fucked I actually was though. I've got one hand under the corner of the bottom portion of the TV, and the other is firmly gripping the side. My wife, like a saint, maintained her composure and held her position from the initial contact. However, not even a second later, we're both uncontrollably laughing because I couldn't move and neither could she. After about 10 seconds, the laughter quickly stopped on my end because I realized I could feel the cool breeze of the air conditioning dance across my balloon knot. I was extremely exposed, and my wife had a front row seat. Now mortified and screaming at her, "Don't look at it," which in hindsight only intensified her laughter, she started to make me laugh again. I could hear her try to say something, but the air she was breathing was completely dedicated to her crackle. After the longest minute of my life, I could finally make out what she's been trying to say to me. It's fucking winking at me. God fucking damn it. We successfully mounted the TV, and I'm in the market for one of those Men in Black mind eraser thingies. Time to invest in some underwear, dude. Fuck. With kids under 5 in the house, I'm shocked you haven't moved her earlier. My kids were always hanging on my arms and legs. Full frontal and ass cheeks happen on a regular basis around her. She has never seen my forbidden temple though. At least that's what I thought. Briefly after this incident, I told her I couldn't believe she saw my butthole, to which she replied, "Babe, that's not the first time I've seen your butthole." I literally had no idea she could see my butthole while doing 69. Scout's honor. So for years now, I've been out there. I just never knew it. I mean, I'm honestly confused I've been married for 12 years and you thought she'd never see that? But hilarious story. I have found that a lot of straight men think their butthole is this sacred temple that no one can ever look at, touch, and sometimes clean. She's thrown a digit in there before, and I wasn't really for or against it, but yeah, I guess you're right. However, I pride myself on a completely Mach 3 landscape. Not many stories can make me laugh like this one did. The "don't look at it" had me rolling. It was out of sheer panic, which in hindsight makes it even funnier. Same, I'm still laughing. Married for 12 years and your wife has never seen your butthole? I have sus. As you should. I'm actually just an idiot. Shortly after, I realized she'd seen it hundreds of times and I just never knew it. Geography isn't my strong suit. You should ask her to touch it during she's thrown a digit in there before, and it wasn't mind-blowing. Make some bigger numbers with more digits.